What's up guys, welcome back to JK Fishing, and in today's video we're back going out of Port Dalhousie looking for some king salmon. The crazy thing is, there's more than just king salmon. In today's video you're going to see a variety of brown trout, lake trout, king salmon, steelhead, almost every fish that you can catch in this lake. It's an incredible fishery and I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Well, first rod in and Johnny's hooked up. This beautiful morning.
Hold you down deep. That's cheater or was that regular?
It's coming in pretty easy, so
Yeah.
it is a lake trout.
Oh, yep. What is it? Bigger. It's grease. I don't know why. I saw a curved snout. I'm like, maybe it's a steelhead fish. It's a really pale laker. So. Oh, and the hook popped out. Hook came out. So we got to write down. I mean, that for us that kind of sucks right now because we're trying to keep as many rods in the water in the morning because that's when the kings are going to hit. And these lake trout are just kind of like bycatch. They're there, they don't fight. As you saw, Johnny just cranked it in. And they're slimy suckers. Look at them all on the screen right now. I could drop this rod down here. Yeah. That's a lake trout. The colors are always so cool on him. Down to go. I was letting up a dipsy, not even 60 feet out. And what I do when I let it out is I loosen the drag, and so it kind of slowly lets out. And then it just starts ripping. Yeah, it's crazy. Little rainbow on top. And we find the rainbow pattern in the morning, nice and high up, and they're hitting everything in the morning. So right away. First hour or two of sunlight, rainbows like crazy. Yeah. Although rainbows will be more consistent with their biting during the middle of the day opposed to salmon. Yeah, that was neat. What, salmon? No, it's a rainbow. I can't go anymore, I'd have to walk back. Rainbow, yeah. It's incredible how you know exactly what fish it is right away when it gets that water. Hooks out, we're gonna get these things right back in the water. Johnny says it feels like a lake trout. He's coming up though, he's coming up. Depressing. Alright. Oh, he's coming up though, he's on the top. Is that it? I got the net. Oh, not a bad fish, it looks like a steelhead. Probably steelhead, yeah. It looks like a real, because they don't fight.
Let me net this one.
Oh, I was going to do the net and the camera job. Oh, that's a fat one, Johnny. You're going to enjoy looking at her. Let's get a limit today. Is it a king? Yeah. So we got 3 different species, 3 different fish. And this ran up like 20 minutes. That's good to know if the kings are out here, though. Yeah, it's good to know. It's a great sign. Look at this screen, guys. They're just moving. There's bait. There's everything. There's a lot of action out there, and it's interesting to see. And we're excited, right, boys? Yeah. So, what did we do? Johnny got bored and said the fish are just gone. Lake trout time. It's lake trout time. You send a rod down and have some fun, right? We're basically just taking one rod, keeping it within 5 feet of bottom, in shallow, and we're trolling slow, and that's what's gonna get them. We got a second one of those screens too that it's on, so we can throw that out. Honestly, Johnny, like this is just so we could see some action. You're pulling in a log. That's what this is, you know. So I had to grab the dipsy there, Johnny to net the fish, and my dad had to fight it. But it's not a lake trout. It is a girthy brown. These are tasty too. Look at that. And you know what? Johnny, you're gonna show it close to the camera. Look how fat this fish is. And it's like the middle of summer. That's why these browns don't fight. They're not acrobatic enough because they gorge and they basically grow sideways. But look at this fish, guys. Look at that. And it's a cool looking fish. All of them are related. So brown trout, rainbow trout, or steelhead, cohos, kings. Atlantics come from the East Coast and are naturally occurring in Lake Ontario. But because of a lot of shoreline
building and pollution of streams and like natural spawning habitat, the numbers have been declining. So we decided to start stocking Pacific salmon, like coho salmon, steelhead trout, and steelhead or rainbow trout, and king salmon, right, to help control the bayfish populations. And these guys came from Europe.
They just came here.
Yeah. So you'll notice too, like this is a brown trout that lives in the lake. It's essentially like a steelhead in the sense that it treats the lake as like an ocean, and they're a lot more silver in color than the resident browns, which would be the ones that live in creeks. So yeah, there's your fact of the day.
I think it's on the cheater, but it's not. It's barely pulling. So the laker on the cheater, which I think is physically impossible. Or it's just the bottom. Maybe it took the bait and swam up with it.
Chance, you never know with these fish. Fish do as a fish please. I thought I saw like the orange tip to the fin. That's usually a way you can tell it's a lake trout, especially when they're colored up. Oh, this thing just got hit.
I did not think that. You know what? Yeah, it hit the cheater. A lake trout on the mini lake. Oh dang it, the seaweed is caught. You gotta get the line gets stuck because the seaweeds get caught. We have a knot 20 to 30 pound fluoro, and that gets stuck, so I had to kind of like just back up and
This is a little lake trout that Joe caught, and it's uncommon actually to get these guys really high up in the water column. This one ended up hitting on our higher line, our cheater rig. And if you notice, one common theme with most of the fish we caught today is look at the size of the stomach. So a lot of the times when these fish come from deep depths, and you bring them up real fast, their stomachs, their air bladders don't know how to adapt to the pressure, so they will expand, which usually makes it a lot tougher to release fish like this. In certain places, I know saltwater is pretty common, like in the state of Florida, where you have like a venting device or a device that helps release the air from these fish.
Ow, my leg. My leg.
To release them easier, but yeah, that's why their stomachs are so inflated, and you gotta pop the air bladder. Yeah, poke the air bladder to make it easier to release them.
Yeah, else they're just gonna float.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you'll see it. We've seen it today. We saw another lake trout floating, trying to swim down. It had energy, but it couldn't get down because the air bladder was too inflated. So
yeah,
when you release fish, guys, make sure you do it properly.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny, you hooked up on the way in?
Did we find a king pattern? What?
There's no way to see it. He's saying too deep.
We're at 90 feet.
Yeah, he's not pulling that. It's a good one, though. I don't think it's as small as the other one we got so far, though.
Don't get a good fight out of him. Make sure your drag is set right.
Okay, you can pull drag if you want.
Be some cranky guys on this boat on the ride in, Johnny.
Pardon? What, cranky guys?
I won't be happy if you lose this fish.
So now Joe's threatening me, saying that he'll be cranky all day if I lose this fish. So that's all the pressure I can handle. I'm worried now. If I lose this fish, then you better be worried.
Slimy logs.
Oh, but I bet on light tackle they'll fight pretty hard.
Oh, on light tackle, it would be like you just don't want to snap your line because they weigh more than your line. That's all it is. You know, like maybe around 15 pounds. You could probably run 15 12 pounds. Get almost 30 pounds. We're trolling. We're probably missing some. Right. Oh, guys, I forgot to mention. This is day 2 of Ricardo fishing with us. Johnny, yesterday was bass opener, and you'll see the video prior. He's growing a nice stash and goatee. So, his new name is Ricardo. 10 pounds. Well, he did hit the bottom one this time. He beat the front. 10 pounds? Maybe. Ooh, I don't even know. You think it's fly?
have to back up to this water. Nevertheless, though, good fight, right? There we go. There we go. Caught on it. That's fine. I'm just bring him down. Not a bad lake trout. Not bad at all. Decent fight from him too. The hook pops out into that. Oh, look at that lamprey.
Oh, this one's feasting. Should I stick it on my hand for views, Johnny?
This guy should go down quite fast, actually. He doesn't seem too bloated.
Well, we'll try and release him.
Look at that, guys.
Look at a photo, actually. That's not a bad fish, but you do deserve a photo.
Not a bad lake trout.
Can you see her, Johnny?
Well, guys, that's all for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Quick disclaimer, this video was filmed a few weeks prior to posting. So in case you guys are trying to follow any patterns, this was from a few weeks ago. Hopefully salmon fishing has picked up since then. But anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.